Steve.
Steve, everybody give Steve a big round of applause. Did he see his display? And
Edward.
Edward. Give Edward a big round of applause. Edward, tell everybody where you're from. Toronto, yes he is. He's from Canada. And we didn't set up or prearrange anything, right? No. What I have here is a straitjacket. Ever been in one of these? Yeah. That's not what you said last night at the hotel bar. Okay, now what is a straitjacket? A straitjacket is a restraint used nowadays just to hold people who are, let's say, overly excited by chemical substances. Okay, it used to be used on people that they considered dangerous to themselves or others, but now it's such a horrible thing to be in that it actually takes a doctor's note for every half hour that you're in, if they even put you in it. Most of the times they give them sedatives these days. You know, I think in Canada and certain places they're still using them. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's made out of heavy canvas and leather. It's got buckles going all the way up the back. Hold that arm, stick it there. It's got buckles right here going up the back. Not like a regular jacket. And the arms you see are overly long. That's because they get wrapped around the body and they also get secured in the back out of reach. Okay? And what these two guys are going to do in a second is they're going to put me in this straitjacket, lace it up as tightly as they possibly can. Oh, he wants to see this one up close. They're going to lace this as tightly as they can. What they're going to do is they're going to buckle me up in the back first, and my arms are going to be crossed in front of my body, and then they get buckled in the back as well. And then there's an extra strap, which we'll get to in a minute. This is heavy canvas because it reflects your body back onto yourself, and the more you struggle, the harder it becomes to escape because it actually shrinks. It's like a boa constrictor. The only way to actually escape from one of these things is not by dislocating your shoulder or something you see on TV. It's by keeping a cool head. I did a show at a biker bar one time, and there's a big 300-pound biker with a beard down to here, tattoos everywhere, comes up, he's like, I can get out of one of them. So I put him in it, and this guy cried like a baby before we even got it laced up because he had claustrophobia. What's going on? Can you guys get it? Alright, now we start at the top, work our way back down, make it as tight as you possibly can. Okay. What buckle are you on now? 3. Okay, you guys are doing really good. Like I said, the tighter they make it, the harder it is to escape, and the harder I struggle, the tighter it gets. So you're really in a mess, is basically what happens. Okay, can everybody see? Got it? I'm gonna cross my arms, and I want you to pull as tight as you possibly can. Strap that in as tight as you can go.
Wow.
Yes. Don't worry.
One more. No, you don't want to.
Good, as tight as you can. Got it?
You got it.
Check them out. Nice and tight.
Right.
Now you may have noticed one strap left. This last strap prevents me from pulling the jacket over my head. And the way it does that is by buckling in the back. So what I want you to do, buddy, is I want you to grab that strap. Go ahead.
Okay.
There we go.
How's that?
And there's a buckle back there. There should be. See it? That extra buckle hanging down there. And I want
How
you to,
tight do you want this?
well, how tight do I want it? We're going to work on that. Go ahead, keep going, and when you hear me screech, like a cat caught in a shredder,
Okay.
that's enough.
How's that?
Oh, that's lovely. This is one. This is nice and tight. Right?
Nice and tight.
Okay. He gave me a little extra on that one. Can we give our volunteers a big round of applause? Sorry, big round of applause. All right, you can have your seat. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now this is the toughest one of the evening. Now, sometimes I do this hanging upside down 100 feet in the air, and it's just as difficult then, too, because of the strain on your legs and everything. What you have to do is you have to try and get your arms over your head just by brute force, and believe me that you can do it, which I'm starting to not. Yes, it does hurt. the arms over. And if you get the arms over, and you're still not out of the ones, because that's a start. Whew. Thank you. Now, the heavy canvas makes it possible to and if you can get an arm out, this is his favorite part. Hopefully, undo the leather. And the worst part is, for you to get the strap undone, you have to pull it tighter. So if you see veins pop out of my head, you know why. Here we go. There we go. Woo! Oh. That was not easy. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me for this evening. I want to thank you all again for coming out this evening. We had a great meal, great day, and we're going to see you all again next year, right?